anticipate receiving more guests. A step in the right direction. I anticipate receiving more guests.
You're mine.
My power is spent. My path is set. Step in the right direction. My path is set.
Double tap.
A step in the right direction. I must remain vigilant. My path is set. I must remain vigilant. My path is set.
Invisibility.
You are destined to know the stars. For my father. I anticipate receiving more guests. For my father. Beware, an ancient comes. You are destined to Nordstrom. My path is set. I anticipate receiving more guests. For my father. I must remain vigilant. For my father.
Thank you.
My path is set. Beware, an Aesir comes.
Mine.
I must remain vigilant. Every death has a place in one of my realms. For my father. I must
Double tap.
Father's power courses through me. My path is set. I must remain vigilant. For my father. I must remain vigilant. I anticipate receiving more guests. I answer death with death. Beware, an Aesir comes. I must remain vigilant. I anticipate I must remain vigilant. My power is spent.
Double tap.
Don't bother trying to fight back. I anticipate receiving more guests.
Anyone is building a staff? Okay, I can use a staff if you're gonna build one.
My path is set.
Thank you so much.
A step in the right direction. I anticipate receiving more guests. You are destined to Nordstrom. My path is set.
Illusion.
บินเผามันไล่สูไอ้แลบสองเลย
I anticipate receiving more guests.
Double tap.
I miss my father.
Regeneration.
I must remain vigilant. I anticipate receiving more guests. I must remain vigilant. My path is set. I must remain vigilant. I anticipate receiving more guests. I must remain vigilant. My path is set. God is trying to fight back.
Enemy hero missing from middle.
Fortune cookie wish you well. Your team wish you stay in well.
For my father. I must remain vigilant.
Haste.
Don't bother trying to fight back. I answer death with death. I step in the right direction. I must remain vigilant. I anticipate receiving more guests.
I'm just getting started. Tasty!
Every death has a place in one of the 9 realms. My path is set. Father's power courses through me. For my father. My path is set. I answer death with death. For my father. You are destined to Newerth. I must remain vigilant. My path is set.
Serial killer.
A step in the right direction. I anticipate receiving more guests. For my power. I anticipate receiving more guests. I must remain vigilant.
Use mana.
I anticipate receiving more guests. I must remain vigilant.
Regeneration.
Thank you.
I anticipate receiving more guests.
I can ult.
I must remain vigilant. For my father.
Absolutely spiffy.
I must remain vigilant. My path is set. My power is spent. My power is spent. For my father. A step in the right direction.
โอ้ยกันสิออนปานนี่ไปขี่ข้อกันมาโหลด
My path is set. A step in the right direction. I answer death with death. My path is set. I anticipate receiving more guests. Remain
Nemesis.
vigilant. For my father. Father's power courses through me. My path is set. Tell father trying to fight back. You are destined to Nodstrand.
Beware.
Father's power courses through me.
I can ult again.
I anticipate receiving more guests. For my father. I anticipate receiving more guests. A step in the right direction. I must remain vigilant. My path is set. Beware.
Double tap.
I must remain vigilant.
Nemesis.
My path is set. I anticipate receiving more guests. A step in the right direction. For my father. My path is set. For my father. Father's power courses
Thank
through
you.
me. You are destined to Nordstrom. A step in the right direction. I must remain vigilant. For my father. You are destined to Nordstrand.
Steady on. Absolutely spiffy.
Come, I have regeneration.
ปีนเผามันไล่สู
Regeneration.
Regeneration.
I anticipate receiving more guests. My power is spent.
I'm just getting started.
Who's on top now?
With death. My path is set.
Tasty!
I anticipate receiving more guests. I must remain vigilant.
Double damage.
I anticipate receiving more guests. For my
Not
father.
sure.
A step in the right direction. My path is set. I anticipate receiving more guests. For my father. My path is set. My power is set. You are destined to
Bow before me.
Retribution.
You and I are gonna be real good friends.
a step in the right direction.
โอ้ยมันแมนบอ
Quite right.
Father trying to fight back. I anticipate receiving more guests. A step in the right direction.
I'll be here all day, baby.
I anticipate receiving more guests. My path is set. I must remain vigilant. I anticipate receiving more guests. A A step in the right direction. I must remain vigilant. My path is set. For my father. You are destined to know the God. My path is set. I must remain vigilant. I'm step in the right direction. I anticipate receiving more guests. I'm step in the right direction. My path is set. I must remain vigilant. For my father. Beware, an Aesir comes.
Choo-choo, motherfucker! Somebody stop me! You and I are gonna be
เว้ย มัน
real!
ก็เป็นแนวสั้นนะ
Double tap.
I await your words. I must remain vigilant. I answer death with death. Fight back.
กระโดดกระเดียแต่อ๋อเว้ยแต่สิออนไปนี่ไปขี้ข้อกันมาโหลด
I must remain vigilant. A step in the right direction. I anticipate receiving more guests.
Mine.
For my father. Beware. Aesir comes.
I'm just getting
Double
started!
tap.
I anticipate receiving more guests.
Hat trick.
Brother Fenris is still out there somewhere. I
Tasty!
must remain vigilant. I anticipate receiving more guests. For my father. My path is set. Tell your father time to fight back.
Haste.
I must remain vigilant. For my father. My path is set. For my father. A step in the right direction. I must remain vigilant. You are destined to know For my father.
Contemptible.
I must remain vigilant.
Come take it.
A step in the right direction.
Regeneration.
Thank you. You have regeneration, why would you use it?
A step in the right direction. I anticipate receiving more guests. I must remain vigilant. I anticipate receiving more guests. I must remain vigilant. For my father. Step in the right direction.
I'm just getting started! Tasty! motherfucker. I'm just getting started.
กันสิอ้อนปานนี่ไปขี่ข้อกันมาโลด
Choo choo, motherfucker. No one is going to save you.
Is it time? For my father. You are destined to know God.
Mine.
Father's power courses through me. I enter death with death. I am not waiting for more guests.
Taste it.
For my father. My path is set. I must remain vigilant. I anticipate. I must remain vigilant. My path is set.
Damage.
I anticipate receiving more guests. My path is set. I must remain vigilant. A step in the right direction. For my father. See where I see it come.
Double tap.
I anticipate receiving
Absolutely
Choo choo, motherfucker.
spiffy.
Stay together, stay together.
I anticipate receiving more guests. A step in the right direction. My path is set. A step in the right direction.
No goodies for you.
Receiving more guests. I must remain vigilant. You are destined to know God. Fight back.
I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started.
กันสิอ้อนปานนี่ไปขี่ข้อกันมาโลด
Real good friends.
Invisibility.
Brother Fenris is still out there somewhere. I anticipate receiving more guests. My path is set. I anticipate receiving more guests. For my father. I anticipate receiving more guests. My path is set. My power is set.
Righto.
Destined to know
Taste it.
beware.
Next.
Come.
Choo choo,
Must
motherfucker.
remain vigilant. For my father. I anticipate receiving more guests. My path is
Bow before me.
Steady on, old chap.
You and I are gonna be real good friends. I'm just getting started.
step in the right direction.
Double tap.
You and I are gonna be real good friends. Next. Taste it.
I anticipate receiving more guests. A step in the right direction. My path is set. You are destined to Nordstrand.
You and I are gonna be real good friends.
แต่สิออนปานนี่ไปขี่ข้อกันมาโลด
Real good friends.
A step in the right direction. I anticipate receiving more guests.
Somebody, I make this shit look easy. You and I are gonna be real good friends.
A step in the right direction. My path is set. A step in the right direction. For my father. Father's power courses.
I bet you're starting to run. Comes the conceit, folks. You and I are gonna be real good friends.
Must remain vigilant.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
A step in the right direction. For my father. A step in the right direction. My path is set. I anticipate receiving more guests. My path is set.
Let's have a moment of silence for Zorgan. Whatever his name is, that motherfucker's dead.
For my father. I anticipate receiving more guests. For my father. A step in the right direction. My path is set.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
For my father.
Absolutely spiffy.
My path is set.
Rally to me, soldiers.
The sweet taste of victory. Legion wins!